My name is Matthew, and today I'm going to show you a use case that we can solve with Exalate. So to talk about the use case a little bit first, well, if you sync over a public and private comment and you add an attachment, you will see in the official API that there is no difference in the fields of the attachment. So both attachments, they don't have a field if it's added to a public or a private comment. So that means if you have an integration setup where you say, okay, I only want to synchronize over public comments, and then an attachment was added to an internal comment, well, you'll see on the destination side that the attachment will get added even though you don't want that. So let's use Exalate to help us out. So first of all, I'm gonna make a connection between two instances. So initiate connection, I'm gonna get a other system here. So I'm taking this and then I'm gonna put it here. Take the script mode, local instance, Jira service management, remote instance, Jira on-premise, connection name, that's good. No attachments in internal can sync. Okay, a long name. Let's click next. So a project we choose. If something comes in, we get a code because it's decentralized. We're gonna accept it on the other side. We go to connections, accept the invitation, paste the code, click next. All right, I confirm it, and that's it. So let's start. If I create a new service request, Jira service management, and I say internal, external comment, okay, I create it. Then let's add an internal node, and I add a beautiful picture of Exalate like this. And let's also add a public node with another picture. Okay, let's save it. Let's open Exalate, and we're gonna Exalate it open to our destination site. Okay, so while this is loading, let's just go to a new tab and let's say Jira Cloud API ticket. Okay, and let's go to the official API. So like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it here. So what was the key? The key was GSM 18. GSM 18. Okay. So let's look for our attachment. Okay, custom fields, attachments. So you see in the attachment that there is no field at all to say if this is internal or external. Also in the second one. But in the comments, you'll see that in the internal node, the public is set to false, and then on the public node, the public is set on true. But you see that even with the attachments, there is no field like that. So let's go to our destination ticket. Okay. And you see that, well, these two, they are synced. But if you go to your connection and you say, okay, for comments and for attachments, so I only want to sync over the internal. So I only want to sync over the public comments, and I add an update. Then you'll see that even though the value of the comment will be gone, as you can see here, you can see even though the value of the comments are gone, you can see here the attachments are still here, which is not good. So let's see how we can change that. Okay, so what are we sending over? If I duplicate this and I go to entity sync status, I can type here GSM 18 search. Local replica is what am I sending over. So you can see here the attachment, internal false, internal false. So both of them are false. So we cannot even differentiate them. So even though we can put here the same, like find all, and we can only put the public ones to sync, it will not help. As you can see with the official API, these fields, they are not set. But on our comments, we can see that we have a field, internal false, and the other internal true, well, it's not here because we have added this. So let me just remove this to show you that we will have, okay, so we will have a difference in comments, but not a difference in attachments. So I go back to the entity sync status. I put in here GSM 18. So you'll see now all the comments here. And then here you can see internal true, internal false. Okay, so we need to loop over this, and we will need to put the internal false accordingly to the comment. So let's go back to connections. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make a closure, and we need to say for every attachment, we're gonna look up all the comments, and if the file name is inside of the body, then we're gonna put the fields internal, we're gonna put them equal. So how do we do that? So we say replica.attachments, right? So we're gonna change this. So here we're gonna say, we're gonna loop over them. So issue.attachments.each, and then let's do a closure. So we can do attachment and then an arrow. Okay. And then for all the attachments, we're gonna say, okay, look up all the issues. And then let's do a closure again. So you can say comment like this. And then what do? We say if the comment body will be equal to the file name. So if the comment body, if it contains the attachment file name like this, then you want to put attachment.internal, you want to put that to the comment.internal. Okay, now let's see if we close all of them. Okay, awesome. So that means that if I remove this, I publish. Okay, so let's add another update and let's check the entity sync status. GSM 18. All right, show local replica. Then you can see here that there is a difference now. So that's great. So all we need to do now is we need to say, I only want to sync over the public comments and public attachments. All right, so let's check the end result. And yeah, let's see. So that means that there should only be one attachment and one comment. So it's still syncing, and here we go. So perfect. So you can see with Exalate, you can manipulate all the data that you sent, and you can do stuff that the official API cannot. So hope you have enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you.